Dear colleagues, respected ladies and gentlemen, my name is Salvador Bokov and I'm responsible for the Balkan banking operations at Šparkasse Grupацијата. We're a strategic shareholder in 6 countries in the Western Balkans, and so the Balkan connection of the Erste Šparkasse Group, if you will. I love the Balkans. It's a region of great people who have been through so much recently, great nature, great history, and this positive craziness the region has. Of course, it has many blemishes, small and big, but still, I love the Balkans. So when the floods hit parts of Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia and Croatia last week, it hit me in the heart. Hundreds of lives have probably been lost. There are hundreds, thousands of homes that have been destroyed, and up to 2 million are without shelter, running water, electricity. The economic damage is estimated at about 3 billion and counting, and the flooded territory is about 23,000 square kilometers, an area as big as Slovenia or half of Slovakia. I'm pretty sure that this is the biggest natural disaster relative to the size of the economies and their institutional capabilities that Europe has seen for a very long time, if not ever. On the Balkans, it's definitely the biggest flood since records are kept. And let me tell you a personal story. A colleague of mine from Bosnia told me about a friend of his who got married and then a couple of years ago unfortunately died of cancer at the age of 36. But 10 days later they discovered that his wife was pregnant, and recently she gave birth to baby twins. Last week she spent a day and a half on the top of her house, nursing the twins and keeping them warm. Luckily, she was saved. But there are thousands of stories like this who can really make you shed a tear or two. And thousands of people who never had much to begin with and now lost it all. So what can we do to help them? First, we need to provide relief to those affected worst by the floods, and also contain the damages like illness and further floods. And for this, we also need your support. I ask you with all my heart to donate to the Balkan flood relief support accounts that have been established at your banks. With the help of professional aid organization and in coordination with our local banks in the affected countries, we will forward these funds to those who are most in need. And also, in many countries, our banks will match these donations. In addition to this, you can also help by providing the articles that are most needed, such as rubber boots, shovels, baby articles, hygiene articles. I'm sure there is an organization in your country which is collecting such articles and will bring them to the affected areas. Please look them up and help there if you can as well. Our banks in the affected countries are already helping actively. They're providing financial relief to our clients, they're volunteering, and they're also providing donations. And maybe then later we can also play a significant role as a group in rebuilding the affected regions. But now our help is needed. In our history, there have been so many instances that we as a group made a difference to our communities when they needed us most. Remember also the floodings in Central Europe last year. And now there is a part of our region that needs us as much as ever. And therefore, I ask you, with all my heart, please help. Thank you very much, and I assure you we will continue with all our efforts to alleviate the situation.